All right, y'all, man. Lil Wayne is annoying. He is annoying beyond measure. He still is on this Woe Is Me tour. He's on this pity party tour because he's not the performer at the Super Bowl halftime show. And if y'all don't know what I'm talking about, so Lil Wayne was performing at his Louisiana Fest in his hometown of New Orleans, Louisiana, right? And while he's performing, the mayor of New Orleans surprised him with the key to the city. And also New Orleans, Louisiana native and mogul and hip hop mogul and legend Master P came out on stage and he says that February 6th and February 7th will be Lil Wayne Day. And they are starting a New Orleans Walk of Fame, which Wayne will be like the first person inducted to or something like that. That's what Master P said. And then, when Master P starts talking about it's us against the world, it's New Orleans against the world, it's us against the world. He started hollering all that out. And see, P being real slick too. Because P is out here trying to perpetuate this narrative that Wayne got done wrong. He got shafted by not being a Super Bowl halftime show performer and all this and all of that. He been running with this narrative that, Wayne just got done dirty. And when P knows better than anybody, ain't nobody entitled to a Super Bowl performance because they're performing in your hometown. That's not how that works, and he know that, but P playing off the emotions of a lot of the people and all that and acting like Wayne just got done so dirty. And really, to me, it's a smear campaign against Kendrick Lamar. Really, too, because Wayne is in line. Well, Wayne's artist, Drake, was the, what's the word? He was the target of Kendrick Lamar's hit diss records, especially the hit record Not Like Us. You know what I mean? But I'm looking at Master P, too, like, P, you need to worry about repairing that relation. I mean, you can present Wayne with the awards and all of that. That's perfectly fine because Wayne is a hip hop legend. He is an icon. He's an outstanding rapper. All of the above. But P is out here really trying to push this narrative that Wayne is being done dirty and done so wrong. And I'm like, bro, you need to worry about repairing that relationship with Romeo. Because Rome say you owe him that money from them rap snacks that you never gave him. When he was the one pushing and promoting this stuff, you never gave him them funds for that, and him and his family, because Rome got kids of his own now. They need that bread. And Rome also said, unfortunately, when your baby girl passed away, you were being more empathetic to people you didn't know who lost their lives than your own daughter. He was talking about the DJ that passed away on the Ellen DeGeneres show. But nonetheless, let's get back to the main point. So after he's presented with the key to the city, and he gets all these other huge accolades, Lil Wayne gets on stage talking about, and I quote, he says, I told myself I want to be on stage at the Super Bowl in front of my mom, and I worked my ass off to get that position, and it was ripped away from me. It was ripped away from me. Dog, wasn't nothing ripped away from you, fam. Nothing was ripped away from you. He was never offered the opportunity. Like, he got to stop this woe is me act. Nobody did you dirty. How can something that was never yours to begin with be ripped away from you? It was never yours in the first place, man. I can see if he was offered, this narrative would make sense if he was offered the position or offered the job to be the Super Bowl halftime performer and they changed their mind last minute, right? If they did something like that, then this whole narrative that, something was ripped away from him, that narrative would be valid then. But that was not the case. You know what I'm saying? He out there on the war with me. Oh, I just want to perform at the Super Bowl for my mama. Up there crying, looking like an 88-year-old Whoopi Goldberg. Oh, Jesus. Come on, man. I just really, dog, really? And all while he doing this, he still has not publicly congratulated Kendrick Lamar, right? Someone someone he has collaborated with. You know what I'm saying? He's collaborated with Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar loves Wayne. Loves Wayne. For real. Give Wayne the ultimate respect. He's one of his favorite rappers all time. He holds Wayne in the highest regard. And Wayne still ain't congratulated him for being a Super Bowl performer at all. And I say he should publicly congratulate him because he's been publicly on this Woe Is Me tour, publicly on this pity party. He's been publicly having a whole little pity party about why he not performing. Congratulate the man that is performing. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And what really, this is another thing too, because I noticed this. Drake, Nicki Minaj, Birdman, not even half of the internet have been posting about Louisiana Fest. None of them been posting about Louisiana Fest. They haven't been vocal about Wayne's performances as they were when Kendrick Lamar was announced as the performing act at the Super Bowl, right? They was all, because everybody was swaying up and down Wayne, you know, he need his flowers, this, that, and the third, right? Why y'all ain't talking about Louisiana Fest? Why y'all ain't been talking about his performances with the Hot Boys at Louisiana Fest and all of that? Why aren't y'all talking about that? Because I thought y'all wanted to give Wayne his flowers. I thought that's what y'all wanted to do. Y'all wanted him to perform at the Super Bowl to give him his flowers. He got his own Louisiana Fest, and y'all not giving him his flowers. But when it was announced that Kendrick Lamar was the performer, y'all was, oh my Jesus, we just wanted to give Wayne his flowers. Oh, all that. Oh, Jesus, give Wayne his flowers. Oh my God. Acting like he just getting done so dirty. And I told y'all, quite frankly, I do not care that Wayne not the performer at the Super Bowl. After how he shunned, like how he acted like racism didn't exist in order not to piss off his white fans and non-black fans, act like he don't know like racism is no longer a thing because he got fans of different ethnicities. His ass really was on FS1 Undisputed with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp, acting like he didn't know racism existed anymore because he has fans of different ethnicities. That ignorant ass shit he up there spewing. He know better, right? Then he gets on TV when they ask him about, you know, the Black Lives Matter, not the organization, the movement. He gets on there, my life matter to my bitches. I'm a gang member. I don't know nothing about none of that. And acting like, you know, he's above all this and all of that. Or like he don't know nothing about racism that Black American people face. Like he don't know or understand the plight of Black American people, while also perpetuating negative stereotypes of Black men, holding up a red flag, talking about he's a gang member. Brother, first of all, you bought your way into a gang. Let's just make that very, very clear. You know, but anyway, regardless, it's not a badge of honor to be in a gang. And you're perpetuating the negative stereotypes of Black men while sitting on TV, national TV. You know what I'm saying? But acting like he don't know what racism is and, you know, my life matter to my BITCHs and all this and all of that, and making fun of the whole Black Lives Matter movement, right? In order to keep your white fan base, your non-Black fan base happy, the game that keep their approval. You know? And again, he acting like speaking about racism that Black American people face, speaking about police brutality, like that makes him anti-white, like that makes him against white people. He knows better than that shit, but he don't want to ruffle the feathers of his non-Black fans, his white fan base. So he pretends that racism is like a figment of our imagination, like he don't know what we talking about. Like we didn't listen to the dedication too, where he had songs like Georgia Bush on there, where he talked about what happened to Black American people when they were left for dead during Hurricane Katrina, right? Yo, Wayne, yo black ass, you from New Orleans, Louisiana, where Hurricane Katrina hit, and you acting like you don't know about racism, you don't know what it is, what it means. Then he gonna get up there talking about, you know, I guess everybody try to use this as an excuse. Well, you gotta understand, Wayne was saved by a white fireman, a white police officer. When he shot himself, he was saved by the police. A white police officer saved him. So he got a different view of racism. Brother, and I tell y'all this too, I don't give a flying fuck if 15 white police officers saved Wayne's life. I don't. Because what does that have to do with racism that Black American people face for real in this country? Because you got saved that one time. First of all, the police officer was doing his job. Right? But okay, too, he saved Wayne. Cool. What does that have to do with the police brutality that Black Americans face in this country? What does it have to do with systemic racism that our people face in this country? Right? What does it have to do with all the oppression, with all the racial prejudices that our people are subjected to? Like, what is that? Because you got saved by a white police officer, that mean none of that stuff is true and none of, like, what? Y'all know how stupid that sounds? You know how silly that sounds? But this is the type of stuff that Wayne was spewing out of his mouth. This is the type of stuff that he was going on with. And y'all let him do it. Y'all let him ride out with it. Not all of y'all. Because there was a few of us that were standing 10 toes down. But a lot of y'all let him get away with it. Y'all let him ride out with it. Acting like y'all, like, oh, Y'all was making excuses for Wayne. You gotta understand, he a rapper, he don't really watch TV. I don't give a damn if he don't really watch TV like that. He know what racism is. He know it ain't gone because he can sell music to different ethnicities of people. Like, come on, bro. Like, get up out of here. Get on there talking about beating up some PUSSY like Emmett Till, disrespecting black ancestors. You know what I'm saying? In order to make a song hot, he don't care about disrespecting our ancestors at all. But he ain't gonna say nothing to get the non-black people, the white folks mad and ruffle. He not gonna say nothing to ruffle their feathers at all. He not gonna stand in solidarity with black folks who was riding out with him before he became skater and rock star Wayne with the piercings here and there and all this and all of that, piercings all over his face and tattoos all over his face. Who was riding out with him when he was wobbledy wobbledy, wobbledy wobbledy, wobbledy wobbledy, drop it like it's hot? Because it damn sure wasn't that same non-black audience he got now. Now, white folks in Louisiana probably was bumping them because white folks in Louisiana, they a little different. You know what I'm saying? They be tied in with Boosie and Webby and all of that. You know what I'm saying? And for real. So they a little different. But I'm talking about outside of Louisiana, what white folks really was bumping Wayne heavily like that back when he was on his Cash Money, early Cash Money days. Black folks was riding with him. Now he gets to a position of prominence. He acting like he don't know what's going on with our people, what we facing. He's refusing to stand in solidarity with us. And you think I'm finna feel bad about him not performing at a goddamn Super Bowl halftime show? Brother, you're not entitled to be the performer there. Ain't nothing get ripped away from him because it wasn't his in the first place. It wasn't his to begin with, you know? So I'm not finna be out here crying and all that. Oh, Wayne getting done so wrong. Bro, I do not care. And he got to stop this woe is me act. Because I thought you was a gangster, Miss Katie. I thought you was a gangster. Cut it out.